My name is Nick Tatum-Rowe. In terms of research, I am currently doing research on various bishops who've been involved with the castle, and also other aspects like the graffiti that might or might not be in evidence in the castle.
Hello, my name is Sandra, and I've been helping with the research on the Newark Castle and Gatehouse project for just about a year now, just coming up to that.
My name's Mick White, and I'm one of the volunteers at the National Civil War Centre. I'm also now involved in the research, looking for more information about the castle as part of the New Castle project.
Why am I interested in Newark Castle? I moved here 10 years ago this month, and I've always loved castles, and I always had in mind I want to live in a town with a castle, and so I fulfilled that wish. I'm very lucky that I live literally just across the way, and I use this as my back garden in effect. And it's really from there that sort of spurred on my interest to become involved, firstly with the National Civil War Centre, and obviously latterly with the Castle project. And that's really, my interest has gone from there.
I think Newark Castle is really important to the town because it represents constancy. You know, it changes, it has changed, and it's continuing to change. But I think it's always been here for the people of Newark, and it's always been standing there watching over the town, even when people come and go and times change.
At the moment, I'm looking into the gargoyles, grotesques and other imagery that may be in the castle. One or two interesting factors: there's not many gargoyles. I've come across two, and those two are actually over there. The two gargoyles that you find here, a gargoyle is a imagery that would have had a hole down the centre for the drainage to come through. As you can see, these are inside. They should have been on the outside, and I've recently just uncovered some information that states that these two pieces of stonework were actually found in the ground sometimes in the mid-1800s, and the groundsman decided they would reposition them so they were actually again part of the castle infrastructure.
And really I was asked to have a look round to see if there's anything I can see that might be of interest. And actually where we're standing, one of the most fascinating things was just down in this tiny little corner here, I found what transpires to be a 17th century shoe. I haven't been able to find anything else out about it, but that is fascinating to me. Every day you're looking at the history of Newark Castle, and something different comes up. You know, you might find a tie-in. Thomas Rotherham was involved with William Shakespeare. He's actually mentioned in Richard III. You know, so to have that kind of personality who was involved with this castle is just fascinating. And I think as the project moves forward, there'll be more and more opportunities to find out about some of these great people who've actually been here or visited here or lived here over the sort of near on sort of 800, 900 years.
Yeah, I mean, one of the areas I've been looking at has been the time of King Stephen, which was a time that was known as the Anarchy, or sometimes called a time where Christ and his saints slept. And as you can gather from those descriptions, it was quite a tumultuous time. And that was also the time when Alexander the Magnificent was in control of the castle, and he was the builder of the castle. So things I found out about it was that Stephen's relationship with Bishop Alexander seems to be quite varied, because at one point Bishop Alexander was officiating a mass for King Stephen before the Battle of Lincoln, but then later on in the same year the king was ordering Alexander to hand over Newark Castle and Sleaford Castle to the Crown as a punishment.